Let's check in with the chief. First Alert meteorologist Scott Padgett been tracking the rain that's freezing almost on impact through the night tonight, and there's more to come, correct?
Yeah, there is more to come, and what's different is it doesn't sound like the sleet that was hitting our roofs and our windows. It's just a rain, but it freezes when it contacts the cold surfaces that are out there. So you can see right now our Arlington camera. There's no one out on the roads right now. This is a live picture, but still seeing areas that they look like they're glazing over. But what's interesting is we've warmed up to 31 degrees at DFW, so that's helping us out. Now, that doesn't mean that our side roads that haven't been heavily traveled are clear and easy to drive on. Still, it's going to be slick in a lot of areas of North Texas, and we're looking at the radar right now that you can still see some light rain, light freezing rain in parts of Collin County into Dallas County. Remember, I talked about that next round moving into parts of Tarrant County. Our live drive there that was in Tarrant County showed some light rain that was on the windshield. So that's going to add a coating to the trees, to the signs, to some of the power lines. So it's slowly weighing them down. And a lot of your cars are just covered in ice right now. This will make its way from the southwest to the northeast right over the Metroplex and will add to some slick spots and on the roadways, the bridges and overpasses, the trees in your backyard. So just keep that in mind. And this is the trend as we go through the remainder of the night. More is on the way down towards the south and west. So we're seeing more down near San Angelo, and this is what we've seen as we've gone through the day. Now, the east sides of North Texas, you see that switch over to rain as temperatures are warm enough. But look at our road temperatures. Road temperatures 29 in Dallas to 28 in Fort Worth, 27 in Granbury. So this is the other story. We've been watching our road temperatures 29 to near 30 degrees. If they drop down to maybe 25 degrees or 26 degrees, then we're seeing really that refreezing happening, but we're being helped out by our warmer temperatures. Now, accumulated ice impacts. So if we have more than a quarter inch of ice, bridges are coated in ice, slick surface highways, side roads may be coated, power outages likely, tree damage likely. So we're watching for that. If it's a tenth of an inch of ice, bridges are coated, some power outages are possible, and some tree damage. We're not getting any reports of that just yet as far as tree damage is concerned, but again, that is the potential. We have to wait for this upper level low to continue to flatten out, kind of weaken a bit, and as it lifts its way off towards the north and east, that upper level energy is right overhead going into tomorrow, then into tomorrow night. Once it moves its way off to the east, we're still going to see a wraparound effect and maybe some more cold rain on the way. But then by Friday, it's east of us, and we see our upper level pattern switch, and we can breathe a sigh of relief because we're warming up. Now look at the temperatures at 4 o'clock this afternoon. In the upper 20s to the low 30s. You're not going to notice a drastic change as I put this in motion. But what's been interesting, we've been hovering 28, 29 to 30 degrees. But you notice over the last 6 hours, we've actually warmed up to 30 to 31 degrees with our surface temperatures. That's helping us out as far as that refreeze is concerned. But still, those side roads are pretty slick for us, Aaron. And we are seeing some more accumulation with these rounds of light to, at times, moderate freezing rain moving through.
And we will continue to watch for this into the overnight hours. We still have this ice storm warning through 9 o'clock in the morning on Thursday for everyone highlighted in the deeper purple. So this includes the Metroplex. We've got our Red River counties farther to the south and to the west. We've already gotten some reports of up to about a quarter of an inch of accumulation, and we're expecting up to a half inch in some spots. Everyone else remaining under a winter storm warning. It's still going to be brutal here as we go through the next few hours. We get a couple more rounds of this freezing rain. We watch this freezing line begin to creep a little farther to the west. So we've got a mix of cold rain, freezing rain, and then this trend continues into Thursday morning, where we eventually start to see this transition over to just a cold rain across the area. Once we get into tomorrow afternoon, we get one more quick wave of cold rain, maybe a few wet snowflakes mixing into this. And then we have the skies clearing by Thursday in the evening. And then we get to Friday. We won't see any of this rain. We will start to see sunshine, temperatures starting below freezing, but we don't have to worry about precipitation. And then in the afternoon, near 50 degrees, mid 50s on Saturday, and the 60s with sunshine returns on Sunday.